Bhanu Ellindra garu, welcome to Raj News. డెమోక్రాట్లో అవలంబిస్తున్నటువంటి మల్టీలెటరలిజమా లేదు అంటనంటే మేక్ అమెరికా గ్రేట్ అగైన్ అనేటువంటి స్లోగనా ఏది ఇమిగ్రేషన్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూలో ఇండియన్ డిస్పోరాకు ఉపయోగపడుతుంది? బాను.
Thank you for asking me this question. Hello everyone.
Yes.
Andhra speaker ki namaskaralu.
Yes.
Hello to everyone and good morning.
Yes.
It's a very good question. I mean, the issue immigration is very politicized in this country. It's like a poison pill for any party which discusses about immigration in this country. That cannot be denied. And if you really look into overall immigration policies in the past 20 years, any policy that actually helped high-skilled immigration workers, especially the workers from countries like India, China, and other South Asian countries where lots of migration happens in high-skilled workers category rather than the low-skilled worker category. And in those categories, if you really look into it, Democratic Party is the one which has passed many regulations that benefits the high-skilled worker immigration into this country. Yes, Republicans are not against the high-skilled immigration into this country or illegal immigration into this country. But if you really look into it, the dialogue or the conversation which they always have is very, దాన్ని ఏమంటారు, చాలా divisive-గా ఉంటుంది Republican side. That's what is happening once Trump took over the Republican Party, you know? And if you really look into it, who's really seriously interested in immigration regulations or immigration changes to happen in this country, we have to acknowledge that issue very truthfully when we talk about that, about the politics and everything. Everybody tells this time, if you really look into every survey, every research, or every media channel, if you look into it, everybody says that if it comes to immigration, Trump has a great advantage than the current administration, which includes Biden and Harris, and all this stuff and everything. But if you look into it, is he really serious about immigration, what he talks about? Or he just wants that issue to keep people active on that issue and win this election? Because there are a lot of things can be really said this issue, because the most conservative in Senate is actually drafted the immigration bill, and Democrats acknowledge that there was a mistake happened by them in the past, in the current administration, because of the too much migration happened in the low-skilled workers, low-level illegal immigration, and they want to fix it, but the Trump didn't want it to go through the Senate, and he actually asked the Senate Republicans not to pass that legislation. That clearly shows.
No. They didn't want to fix it. They opened up the border. Have you seen how many people have come in?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Have you seen this? RFK Jr. RFK Jr. went down there and talked to those people. He speaks Spanish.
Dave, I've seen the numbers. There were around 14 million people came in illegally in the past 4 years.
14 million
people.
Now,
and nobody denies that.
Oh, yes, they do.
No.
The Democrats deny this all day long.
I think they acknowledge this issue. Dave, I would appreciate it. I think they acknowledge that issue, Dave. I think they acknowledge that issue. That's the reason why they try to get this Senate bill passed. But anyway, see, it's a political issue. That's what it is in the end. But if it comes to most of the Indian diaspora, what they look into is the high-skilled immigration. And I think both the parties are not really against the high-skilled immigration. And but if you really look into history in the past 20 years, from Clinton administration, if you really look into most of the regulations pertaining to the high-skilled immigration have been really put in place by the Democrats, not the Republicans.
Yes.